Hey, another day, another hour. I have my computer back, and I have all of my settings kind of changed back to being more normal. After recording myself on the laptop and hearing how that sounded, uh, I felt as though my voice did not really kind of capture itself right on there. At least from the previous video that I did on my desktop. Now this sounds confusing. Basically, I fixed things and I should sound better now. With that said, we're going to try doing Merlin's Crystal. It's kind of where we left off at, and I want to get that done as quick as we can. And now when I type that in, you guys can't see it, and I can just kind of continue on. So, spoiler alert. Yeah. Anyway, with this, there's no spoiler with that. Let's pull up Merlin's Crystal, and let's see what we have to get. I have a computer again, and I stress tested the computer pretty much all day playing games. I had Teams open, nothing crashed the entire day, so I have a working computer again. It does run a little hot, so I do want to get some maybe extra coolers for it. Sorry, I'm trying to look at my bank and also think at the same time, and I can't do that. I'm everywhere. And now I'm coughing. Oh no. Alright, so basically what I was trying to say is... No! I have to pet the dog. Alright, so we've made our amends to the puppy. Now we continue on to find our way to Varrock. We're going to teleport there just to go to the center. It's faster than just walking, and it's 35 magic experience, so why not? Anyway, I currently have a 240mm AIO cooler, which is basically an all-in-one cooler. It uses a liquid material on the inside, most likely just some water with probably sugar or some shit. I don't know what they actually use. I'm sure I could look it up, but I'm not going to. That said, I have a 240mm, and I could upgrade it to a 360mm. However, I'm really limited on space at the moment, so I don't think that I'll be able to do that. So I'm pushing 90C on underload, which is average, I guess, for the processor I have. So that's great. Need a bucket of wax. Interesting. What's sand? Alright, we'll buy that. Bat bones. We could definitely get that ourselves, but we're not going to. We're cheesing this. We're playing average. And we have a good amount of money left. Uh-oh. We might actually have to go kill a couple bats real quick. Bat bones are pretty cheap. People want them. Tinderbox, bat bones. Man, how much are these actually buying for? Because they're not hard to get to, I don't think. And at our level now, we can kill them pretty easily in core end. They took forever last time. And getting into core end is going to be a hard time, though. I think we have to do a certain quest to get there. Maybe not. Whoa! I don't know why about 10. Sure, crap. Well, let's hope it works. Nope. Alright. Cool. Ah, crap. Why is nobody buying them? That hurts us. Alright, anyway. In order to recoup our loss, we're gonna actually go pick up, I guess this pizza here. Okay. Thank you, random man. I swear that was not me. I don't know. You saw me clicking on here the entire time. Okay. We're gonna sell this stuff. to the GE. Oh, man, that's awesome. Okay. Alright, so just picking up scraps, we made double our bank that we just had. Cool. I'm glad I zoomed out and saw that. That was not planned. Again, playing averagely here. Keep your ground items on, and you'll be able to see things. So now what I'm going to do is buy the bat bones outright, because now we have money. That changed very quickly. Wow. We're also going to go do some bat bones real quick, because they are selling for, like, a lot of money. 741 each? What? Why? Hang on. GE Tracker, OSRS bat bones. We have to see what the actual, like, rate of these are. Okay, nobody is buying these and selling these, that's why. The rate per day is about, maybe on average, well, per 4 hours is like 40 to 100, so yeah, that's not worth it. Once you start doing it a little bit, you'll saturate the market, they'll go down back to their normal price of like 580 again, which is still pretty good, honestly. Alright, anyway, closing out of that, I can actually do stuff now, which is great. Cannot bury these bones, so let's swap left click to use, get our tinderbox out the bank, take some food with us, and then at that point what we want to work on is getting 40 defense while also getting out to our... No, we're going to train strength because 40 defense is going to come from these quests. That's right. See, I remembered. Alright, now we are going to go to Camelot Castle, which we can't get to this way, so we actually are going to buy a Camelot teleport from here. We're going to buy 10 of them with our massive cash stack. Alright, so we are back here now. I want to also reply to the person that's been commenting on the videos. I wish I could respond to you in a good, timely fashion, but every time I read your comments, it's always at a bad time, and then when I try to remember to reply to you, I don't remember to reply to you, and then when I think about things like this, I'm busy. So after this video is done, I'm going to sit down, I'm going to do the thumbnail as this is uploading, and then after that, I'm going to look at your comments and reply to them, and apologize in the comments as well for not replying right away, because, yeah. Between you guys, I had a busy day with fixing my computer and playing other games. That's not really being busy, but I was busy on my own accord. I will see what I can do. Talk to my knights if you need any help. Alright, what's up, dude? Gotta go up the stairs. We can probably turn and run on. What up, man? Hey. Sir Lancelot. Whoa, 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 what am I doing? Go here first, talk to Sir Lancelot. I should actually find a way to have Python rip the comments out from YouTube. I'll make a video on how I do that too. I'm just going to use AI and just fight with it back and forth until it finally works for me. Claude 3.7, amazing. OpenAI 01, kind of okay, but not the best. Gemini, really good if you pay for it, I think. I don't know, every time I try to get it to do anything longer than a couple thousand lines, it ends up signing me out, which is a really odd function. It should just fail. But, you know, Google. Alright, where do we have to go to now? Pretty far away, I bet. Not too far away, okay. We can run there, though. So, I am going to finish this quest, I think, probably within the 25-minute mark. I hope. I like to give myself time limits because I like to try to meet them. If I meet them, then awesome. If I don't, then it doesn't bother me too much. It's interesting if I do. Heavy crate. Gotta go up the stairs. Stop that. Gotta go up these stairs. Stop that. Our armor is helping us. Our 36. Do I have to kill this guy? Attack. You're lucky we don't have the bones to get our 43 prayer yet, sir. Although in due time we shall. I think it's only 500k now to get the bones needed to get 43 prayer, and from our level it's not that much. To be honest, I thought this was going to be a different quest than what it was after I read this. I think the Holy Grail, maybe. Return to Catherby. If you still need bat bones, you can kill one of the bats just outside the fortress. If you still need wax, get some from... go grab a bucket in the bee field, West Catherby. Talk to the candle maker twice until he gives you a black candle. Okay. Cool. You know, he was not that far away. We were just in that little tower right there. So... yeah, I have to get membership on this account again because of what happened. I had about 4 episodes planned, maybe 5 even, I don't know. It was down for 6 days, so 7 days I think, almost, yeah, a whole week. And yeah, I had a lot of episodes planned in between of that because the idea is that I would like to upload every day for an hour a day, or every other day. Very bad luck. So I have a black candle, get the Excalibur, talk to Lady of the Lake and Taverley. Ugh. The Lady of the Lake and Taverley. Hello. How are you? Pretty good, Lady of the Lake. So yeah, busy with work lately, but not too busy, I guess. I'm just busy trying to learn new things, and we had to mitigate against a brute force attack, which was fun. I can't go into too much detail on who or why, but yeah. The client that we have runs sonic walls, which is a type of firewall. And that firewall has something, I could have ran through that way. Oh well. Has something called packet capture. And we also have a thing called radius as well. So radius, packet capture, sonic wall. Then you also have the server too. We monitor the server for bad logins, which we get through radius from this attack that's happening. The idea of radius is that if a local user is not found on the sonic wall, it falls back to the server to log in or check for a user to log in for. So in our case here, because we monitor the server, we got an alert saying, hey, there's a guy trying to log in with a bad username, and he's trying like 215 times per 5 minutes. Just so you know. And we're sitting there like, okay, well that's a little weird. Maybe it's an application doing it. Maybe it's like a piece of software. Maybe it's somebody just with like an old username and their VPN's trying to automatically log in. I don't know. No, it was a legitimate brute force attempt that was going on at that time. So we have to go to Port Sarum. We can go there from here. Again, not going into too much details with who at all, just going through the process, and this is a normal process that happens. Double tap Alt and this will make these go away. So all your screens now clear. When you want them back on, just double tap Alt again, or hit Alt once, I think. Yeah, just once. But that said, I was up for a long time trying to mitigate this attack because at first we couldn't really find how they were getting in or what they were doing. It didn't make sense to us at first, but we didn't know how I explained it to you just now, earlier. But their firewall, their router, I guess, or their modem, however you want to look at it that way. I mean, I understand people in the comments may understand and know, and if you are hearing this, that there is a difference between a firewall and a router. I'm just saying this for people to understand that don't know that. But their firewall at the time had options set up. Beggar, talk to the beggar who appears, give him some bread. Had the options set to allow logins to fall back to the server itself, and so because we monitored the bad logins, we got alerted about that, and we started looking into it, trying to figure out what happened. Check the altar in the Zamrak Temple in southeast Varrock. Alright. So, because we got the alert and because we started looking into it, we started running what's called a packet monitor, or kind of like a packet sniffer, on their sonic wall and on their firewall. And the way the internet works, the way you're getting my video and my voice right now, is through what's called a packet. And all of that is sent through the internet. A packet is an encapsulated form of data, so you're just putting a little, think of it like a bus. You're sending a bunch of buses over the internet and through a line of electricity that say what they are. And they have license plates in the front and license plates in the back, and they carry all of your data. Well, I want to see what's inside that packet. I want to read that data. I want to find who the source and what that is. Check. Interesting. Alright, now return to Camelot. Alright, so, oh shit, I forget which part of the story I was at. Bad logins. Uh-oh, this is what happens when you smoke. We're talking about bad logins. We have that pop up. Shit. Oh man. Well, yeah, the bad logins made us get alerted for it. Oh yeah, the packet monitoring. All your data's in a bus. You want to be able to read the data that's on the bus. You want to be able to see the people that are on there. So you run a packet monitor. You run a constant form. Stand in the center of the circle of the Camelot Castle. All right. You run a constant kind of listening, or what's called a sniffer on there. Right-click, drop the bat bones. And from that, you can review the data in a program like Wireshark, or you can review the data right on there if you would like. I would not recommend doing that, as the interface is atrocious. Let's say the spell. Cool. Go up the ladder. The ladder day. And from that, we traced the incoming port that they were coming in from. So if you don't know what ports are, it's kind of hard to understand, but basically the internet's made up of a bunch of lanes, and you're only allowed on specific lanes, technically, into somebody else's network. And those lanes are open sometimes to certain people. well, when they shouldn't be. In our case here, the specific port that they were using, let's smash a giant crystal. The specific port they were using was able to be found, all with Excalibur equipped. Talk to King Arthur. Easy quest. Should have done this earlier. And then I get my experience. Look at me go. Look at me go now. Got my 6 quest points and my Excalibur. Awesome. Now let's do Holy Grail. It's only recommended that we have that, so let's talk to this guy again. So, once we found the port that they were using, we only looked for data on that port. And once we found that data that they were kind of using the most, we searched for that data only. And when we searched for that data only, we did that for about an hour at a time. And we found all the addresses that they were attempting to get us from, which ended up being, I think, 218 different servers, which they're all just small little server nodes spun up to do one job, and they just route them through VPNs. So I mean, it's not like they have actual machines sitting down that can do much. But they do have a lot of machines that they have routed to attack specific people, so I mean, it is interesting. However, once we got that in place, they sort of stopped going the route that they were trying to go, and it was mitigated for the most part. I think since then there was like 17,000 attempts that were blocked out, so I mean, it's working. Bank combat gear. I'll just bank everything. I don't think I need to get anything right. Getting the magic whistle. Holy table napkin. Holy table napkin. Is this considered anything? Can I bring runes with me? We're gonna learn today. I'll tell you what. Yeah, if you can't bring runes, oh well. But yeah, if you guys are ever wanting me to talk more about what I do, but not specifics of who or what, I could definitely do that. It's kind of fun, but not at the same time. I do as much as I can for the place, but to be fair, I'm more of a question answerer. I'm not a talker. I ramble. But I do answer a lot of questions for my job, which is why I do what I do. And I do it well. I think, at least. There's definitely people better, but I don't know. I've never been handed a task that I've not been able to figure out, so I like it. Things definitely stump me, though, and I stay up all night. That's kind of my downfall, I guess. Makes it fun. Stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning, scratching and banging my head against the desk. Kron! Alright, talk to, in McGroob Woods. What? Why would you even make me come here, then? You suck. Yeah, we are 24 minutes in the recording, so I actually got done with that a little sooner than I thought I would. That was 20 minutes in, I think. So that's pretty good. We have our Camelot teleport. We're going to go talk to the guy in McGruber's Woods, west of it, so... he's far away. Uh-oh. I put my money in the bank, and I didn't check to see how much money I had prior. But I think it was like 387, 320, so I'll take that, and I'll just keep that in the bank. I could be wrong. That is the number I remember, though, so we shall go with that. I hope I'm going the right way. I got an email just now. I should check that, right? Nope, nothing important. Just this place. Can I unsubscribe from this, please? To change this, you must use your registered username. Oh, ugh. I hate places that do that. There's a marketing thing that gets signed up for at work that just signs you up like right away, which is cool. Not really. Dr. Galahad. What up, bro? No, wrong button. So Excalibur is the only thing I need for this. Interesting. Travel to the Draenor Manor. Draenor Manor. Rapanamana. Draenor Manor. Rapanama. Draenor Manor. Rapanamana. Go upstairs. Do this, do that. King Realm, Part 1. 2 magic whistles, so that's what you acquire. Interesting. Karamja. I'm gonna have to go back to Varrock and swap this thing out once it's done here. Well, we'll teleport to Edgeville so that way we use the last charge on it. Then sell it in the GE because, or we could maybe Alkit. No, it's worth more in the GE, I think, at the moment. People are going for the Amulet of Eternal Glory, which has, it's like dumb expensive. It is 48 mil at the moment. I don't know why it's so expensive. It really does not make... I guess the fact that you don't have to ever change the inventory spot, it just continues going through and you don't have to spend money on the glories. But I mean, at that point, I mean, 48 million, 30,670, we'll say. Divide that by 11, that will say 12,000, because it's going to go up and down. 4,052. 24,315 charges is what you're paying for up front. I guess, okay. There's definitely, alright. People that play the game a lot and long enough would have a reason to do that. That is more than worth it, and I can see why people pay for it. I also see why it's gone up and gone down. I think at one point it was like 98 mil. Which is ridiculous in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to use this to go to Edgeville. And we have to talk. We'll run this way first. So now this is depleted. We can sell it in the GE. Oh man, 21. I should have got the 1 extra level. Ah, man. I feel like they did that on purpose. They did it to me on purpose. They single-handedly did that to me and me only. Yeah. Let's get here. Let's go talk to this girl. Buy. What do we need to buy? What'd I come here for? Oh, yeah. The glory. Duh. We have enough to cover that. Let's buy one and sell this. Bam. Let's go in our bank. 38771. We can deposit X. We'll put in 279. Makes it 350. Yep, that's cool. Alright. Neat. So we actually have 12,057 gold at the moment. Go us. We are killing it. Alright, so now we have to go to Karamja. Let's open the quest guide so it gets updated here. If you ever have this problem with Quest Helper, always go to the quest guide and open up the quest. It should reset the Quest Helper. In our case here, it does not. So what happens if we blow the magic whistle? The whistle makes no noise and will not work in this location. Oh, wait. Hang on. Go to the tower on Karamja near the gold mine west of Brimhaven. I feel like I need to take stuff with me now at the moment. So I'm going to take my armor. Rune Skimmy. Got another email. I don't know who that is. Disregarding that one. I want the cape. And might as well take that too. No, that's actually worse. We'll keep that in there. Cool. Alright, so now we got that all going. Let's take some food with us. We have food right here. Let's actually take that. We are getting a little disorganized, so we're actually going to move this into here. Excalibur can stay where it's at, I guess, for now. It's all cosmetic stuff that I don't think we're ever going to wear again. So this is all tab stuff that we can maybe delete. This is all quest item things that I don't know that we may need later on. I know the Ghost Speak Amulet you definitely do. And the Maze Key, maybe? I really don't know. We don't need the Bronze Dagger, so we can get rid of that. Make a skilling tab as well. Put all of our things that we can use for skilling in there, such as our pickaxes, raw food, the hammer, that pickaxe, the tinderbox, uncut gems, the gold bar, and the unfired ores, and then I think that's good to go. I'm content with that. I'm going to drop the bronze dagger on the floor by holding shift and clicking it. I'm going to put 12,057 back in the bank. We know how much we have. I'll even type it out there so we know. Return to the Camelot. No, we have to go to Karamja. There is a faster way to get here. I could have gone to maybe Ardoin and then gone to Brimhaven that way, but I did not do that. I chose to run from Karamja, going through the gate completely to the other side of the city and wasting all of my run energy. However, I don't know if I can even use Ardoin teleports yet, because I have Plague City I have to do. So I would actually have to teleport. Yeah, no, this is actually the best way. Unless there's like some other faster charter ship that I don't know about. Like maybe Camelot. I don't know if it actually takes you there. I should test it out one day. Got 33 minutes on the playtime here. Let's see. We got 33 minutes on the... We're 15 seconds ahead, it looks like. Yeah. 15 seconds ahead on the actual recording itself. I want to try to get back to the 1 hour long episodes and doing the episode 20s and 30s and 40s as 2 hour longs, because it just, I don't know, it makes me happy. I was very, very upset that I had to upload a 5-minute long video with a different thumbnail that didn't make any sense, because it just didn't make any sense. Alright, where am I even going here? Oh, I need Excalibur, that's why it's not showing me. Alright, so now I guess we'll test out if we can get there from Camelot. Oops. I was wondering why it wasn't highlighted. So yeah, definitely read your things. Excalibur can be found in my bank. I just didn't take it. Duh. You need that. Alright, so going to the bank. Excalibur was here. I literally said let's just keep the Excalibur here, and, well, I did need that. So now to get to here, how is the fastest way? Let's set target. Am I on the right profile? Yeah, we are. Alright, so if I set the target, it actually tells me to go down to here. But that's not right. So it's clear path. Let's set the target for here. It still takes me to the wrong place. Alright, so let's grab out our 12,057. Let's charge her with this guy. We can, okay. Interesting. Hey, we're way closer. Look at us, using the navigational system of pre-sailing. You charter crew members have no idea what's coming down the road here. You are screwed. Your job is like mine with AI. Done. That's why I'm learning it as much as I can. I want to use it as a tool set as much as I can. It's just, I know it's taking over. Not taking over, it's just... It's something that's going to be very useful. It's like calculator. I've said this before. I'm not going to repeat myself all over again here. I actually have a pet peeve for repetition. Who knew? Oh, the whistle. Oh, this man. Alright, so in RuneScape you can do this thing called flinching. So long as you can click decent enough, which I sometimes can. His health bar disappeared, so now I can click him. I'm going to wait, and as soon as his health bar disappears, I'm going to click him and then click back to the square I was on. So that way I can get a hit in, and I should hopefully get him down. It says the last hit needs to be done. With Excalibur, so we just have to do this for a little bit. Let's actually turn these up. See if that makes any difference at all. No. Alright, so we're going to be here for just a little bit. Only reason why is because I don't know how hard he can hit me for. I guess I can look it up while I'm trying to do this. Black Knight Titan OSRS. Yeah, his max hits at 15, I'm good. It's gonna be a long quest. Why don't I bring more runes to do this? That does not do anything extra. Well, this is fun. How are you guys? The rest of the video is going to be me killing this guy. Let's see what happens if I just stand here. Okay, hit me for a 5. Oh boy. Ow! I'm one hit away from dying. Let's not do that. Already died once, not doing it again on this account. So this isn't really... this is playing average, because I think anybody could do this. I'm not going to put this past anyone. This is actually fairly easy. There's some higher level content, like, well, not higher level, like the fight caves that you would have to do this on, and you'd have to flinch them while also making sure that they're in the right placement. This isn't so bad. I've done 42 damage in the last 5 minutes, so I mean, I really feel like this is going to take way too long. Increases my attack by 10%, and that keeps it on for a minute and a half. Alright, deal. Oh, and he healed by 5. Oh boy. Wait, can I just Wooks walk him? Interesting. Well, guys, to teach you a new thing, there's a thing called a Wooks walking that you can do. So, if your attack range is, say, 1 tile away from the person, so you have to be like right there next to them, your character is going to walk toward them to get to that tile. Well, I can click on the tile I was just on, just like I was doing for flinching. And if I click back to the boss fast enough, I should do a Wooks walk, so long as I don't mess up the walking. I mean, I'm not doing a great example of this, but as you can see, he is not hitting me, which is great. As soon as my tile moves, I'm trying to click back to the last tile. I did run out of prayer, but that's okay. That always happens. During the series, you guys will hear that noise a lot. Honestly, prayer, losing my prayer, you will hear that more than me talking later on. During our TOA grinds and such, oh boy, I can't wait. I'll actually fast forward through the videos and only play the times that the prayer drain happens. I'll write like a Python script to run through Audacity or something. Or FFmpeg, and oh god, that's gonna hurt. Alright, so I'm glad I figured this out. This actually sped this up way, way more. A little bit more click intensive than I wanted it to be, but I mean, he's dying. And it shows you guys a technique that you may not have seen on this series, well, for a while. Switch to the Excalibur. I just have to hit a 3. I'm just going to camp him. I don't know why I ate on full health, but yeah, you know. I didn't know I was full health. Maybe I thought I had more than 32 HP. Maybe. Yeah, he's dead. Look at us go. Alright, talk to the fisherman. That's not him. This guy over here. Yo, dog, what's up? Where's our music? Telling you, man, there's something not right with our music. Gotta pick up a bell outside the castle. Ring the Grail bell directly north of the broken castle. Alright. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. Fisher King. Return to Camelot and talk to King Arthur. Why? Your brother! He smells like fish! He kind of looks like your brother, King Arthur, I'm just saying. If you guys would like me to read through the quest line more, please let me know. If you don't give two fucks, let me know as well. If, for whatever reason, you would like me to continue reading them the way I am, I don't know. Just let me know what you want. I'll do it. Regarding the quest lines and such, because, yeah. RuneScape. Falador teleport. I need water runes. I need more than one, preferably. These guys are way up here. Right click and open the sacks. Cool. Travel to the Goblin Village north of Falador. Right click and open the sacks. I can do that. I also need more water, so we're going to click here. Get up and run. Ah! I somehow hurt my knee slash like thigh muscle. I don't know how. I don't do anything, so it's like I don't know how I did that. But it did not feel good for the longest time. All day today, and then about half of yesterday. I am really good at timing my walking in water. That was like perfect. Again, I don't even run. I do sprint walk, but it's not a run. Alright, so how did I... Camelot. Run there again. Alright, I think with this, if I remember correctly, yeah, this will give us enough experience in defense to get us to there. Ability to put a King Arthur picture up on the wall in our POH. That is creepy and not going to happen. Alright, gonna go back over to here. Turn on our run. Being back on that laptop again, though, kind of made me realize that playing this game is kind of hard for some people. It's not the easiest game to run anymore. I had an i7 laptop that had an 11th generation i7. It has no dedicated graphics card at all, so I mean that is a large tell to it, but there's a lot of people don't go out to like Best Buy and buy a machine that has a dedicated graphics card, or they buy like an AMD that has like an APU in it. A lot of these laptops anymore kind of suck, and people like laptops because of their portability. And if you're not getting like a pre-built desktop or something along the lines of like a cheap budget build, you're gonna have a bad time. I mean, I have a monstrous computer for what I do for a living because I run a lot of things all day long. And to be honest with you, the processor was something I was in denial about for a very long time, and it's something that I'm very happy is fixed. It is a noticeable difference, and I'm very happy that Intel's RMA process went smoothly. I contacted them April 23rd, and I sent it out the same day, and they sent it back yesterday at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I got it today at like 2 p.m. So it was an insane turnaround time, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, it could have been same day. That would have been awesome, but I didn't have $700 to spend. So they wanted $700 put on a credit card, and I'm not going to do that right away, because I can't. Go upstairs to the east, climb the ladder, pick up the Grail, return to Camelot, accumulate. I started playing Oblivion as well, so I stress tested the computer all day playing PUBG with my little brother, Forza, and then I started playing Oblivion because my fiance has been playing Oblivion nonstop. I actually don't know who she is anymore. Since the game came out, I have not talked to her. She's kind of just sat there on the computer and just faced away at the wall and really just, I don't know, she's not there anymore, I don't think. I got 30 prayer and 40 defense, just like I thought, and I can now wear rune armor. We're level 48. Oh, she got up to go to the fridge. Crazy. What is she doing? Oh, she's getting water. Oh my god. Yeah, she hasn't spoke to me since Oblivion came out though. It's crazy. I am joking, by the way, for anybody that has not caught on. If you haven't, then I do feel bad for your life. I think the next thing we have to get done is going to be Recipe for Disaster and getting all the requirements for that set away. Monkey Madness is going to require a Trino Village, the Grand Tree, quite a few things, but we'll be able to get there. We have our 40 defense, so we have to find some way to make a little bit of money, and I think the fastest way to do that at our level is going to be... I really don't know. If you have any ideas for early game moneymakers, please let me know down below. If you pay attention this far, I mean, it is pretty late in the video. Got about 8 minutes left. We're going to teleport back to our favorite city, Varrock. I got 11k, I've got 30 prayer. I want to get to 43 prayer. If I use Lit Gilded Altar, I will need 146 Dragon Bones, which is 2858. I forget the original number. I think it was like 146, so we'll do that. 417,000. That's not too bad. Yeah, 146. So 417k is what we have to make, plus the rune dragon armor, brain, the rune armor. I don't think I have a task at the moment. Let me see. Do we have an enchanted gem? No, I did that last time too. Huh, I really need to go get one of those. Do I have a games necklace? I do. Let's go get one real quick. Let's go to Birth Rope. In Birth Rope, you have the Slayer Master up here. I think his name's Turiel. Turiel. Got a lot of ones on here, because I don't know a lot about this game or how to do it well, so it's like, I don't know how to start it. A lot of things I've done on my account have just been through time, so it's like, I've done them. Let's trade this guy. Let's get the enchanted gem. Let's buy that. What is our task at the moment? It is 72 ogres. Oh boy. That's a lot. I'm gonna need some food for that one. And where can I kill ogres at, actually? I don't know. Ogres. OSRS. Slayer task ogres. It's the second link on Google for me. Let's see, there are a lot of locations. I would like to get a map link, though. Okay, good. Corsair Cove Dungeon. Guess what? We have Corsair Cove done. Because we did all of the free-to-play quests. And I'm pretty sure that was the Corsair Cove that we went to. Which had pretty music, honestly. So the Corsair Cove dungeon, how do we get there? And is it a safe spot for me to go? Probably not safe. And how do I get there? I don't remember. I actually can't remember how I got to there. So we're going to put this stuff in the bank. So I'm going to look up Corsair Cove dungeon. Ship if you don't. Captain Talk. Oh, you can use a charter ship. Sweet. I did not know that. The more you know, man. Tell you what? God damn it, Bobby. I'll tell you what. That boy ain't right. I don't know how that came out on the microphone. I had to hear myself better in order to do it better. But you get what you get. And you don't complain in life, you hear? We have to make money. We have no money. We're going to get to the Corsair Cove. We have our 90 run energy. We also have to find an altar to train our prayer. Not train, but to regain our prayer. Being 30, we have access to more options now that can help us better, but we also have... we're very close to being able to get the 43 that we need for getting melee protection. Oh shit. Okay. Maybe I should look up the level of these things first before I try to fight these ones. Let's look for a lower level. Level 53. Level 44? No, that will not work. West of Yanil. Alright, so to get there, the fastest way, technically, would be using a minigame teleport to go to Castle Wars. I think. Let me make sure I'm right. Wherever the hell it's at. There we are. Yeah. Cool. Then we have to hope that nobody is here already, which there most likely is. Oh wow, there actually isn't. That's surprising. Now we have to see how bad we get hurt. If we get hurt too much from this, then we might have to switch over to magic, but I don't know, we'll see. Might be a food venture. Oh boy, yeah. I hit like a decent amount, but it's just not good enough, I don't think, to sustain going back and forth. I don't know. We'll see. I had already eaten one food for one. I don't want to have to eat 72 food for 72 ogres. But that might be what has to happen. Take the big bones. We're gonna save the big bones as well, in lieu of food that we eat. We we have 9 seconds left in the episode before it is going to be, well, like 5 seconds at the 1 hour mark. So this is going to be our last ogre that we kill. I'm going to run around behind this wall here, and I'm going to pause the video here. Next episode is going to be me talking for a brief moment regarding just some life updates that I may have. Ooh! Sure, why not? I don't know what you give. I don't think you give anything. Certain key, it has to be a triangle. It's this one? No. Oh my god. Circle? 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 Square? Square. Yeah, I'm pretty good at that game, aren't I? Look at that. Got a free 160 coins out of my cash stack there. And now I can go over here. I can zoom in on myself and I can say thank you guys for watching and have a great day. Bye.